डर्ट ट्रैक से अभी ट्रैक रेसिंग पे आए हो और ये आपका पहला साल है। पहले साल में ही ये चमत्कार, ये करिश्मा दिखा रहे हो, हैं? तो क्या आपका सीक्रेट क्या है?
मेरा तो कुछ नहीं, मेरे को सिर्फ पापा बोलते हैं, मैं वैसा करता हूँ।
जो पापा बोलते हैं वही करते हो आप? तो पापा ने ही आपको मोटरसाइकिल रेसिंग में लेके आए पापा? तो आपने जब डर्ट ट्रैक रेसिंग चालू किया वो भी पापा ने चालू करवाया। तो डर्ट ट्रैक से ट्रैक रेसिंग, ये चेंज कैसे, ये क्या डिसीजन था? आपके पापा ने ये क्यों चेंज किया?
क्योंकि डर्ट ट्रैक का कोई रेस नहीं हो रहा ना, इसलिए हम इधर शिफ्ट हो गए।
अच्छा, क्योंकि डर्ट ट्रैक का रेस नहीं हो रहा। लेकिन अब जब आपने ट्रैक रेसिंग किया है और आपको इसमें मजा आ रहा है क्योंकि आप जीत रहे हो, और सिर्फ जीत नहीं रहे हो कि जो टाइमिंग है बाकियों से 2-2 सेकंड आगे हो आप, तो कुछ तो है जो आप इसको ऐसे पकड़ लिया है कि आप इतने फास्ट जा रहे हो, हैं? क्या सीक्रेट क्या है आपका?
कुछ नहीं, मैं सिर्फ यूट्यूब पे वीडियोस देखता हूँ बस।
पर खाते क्या पियो? खाते क्या हो?
वेजिटेबल्स, पनीर वगैरह।
वेजिटेबल पनीर, और उसमें ही इतना करामत है? So there you've heard this from this 12-year-old. Okay, it's just the pure passion which brings these youngsters to the track, and in his very first season he is just rocking the track all over. So all the best, Jinendra. All the best to all these youngsters, and we are going to be watching another cracker of a race with these 11 to 19-year-old children. Next race up is the TVS Rookies race for 6 laps.
Well, you heard it from the future of our racing fraternity. Well, folks, welcome back. This is the MRF MMSE FMSCI Indian National Motorcycle Racing Championship 2021. Round 2 is underway. This is the 11th of September. It's 3:13 on the clock. Temperatures come down slightly. I think we're going to have a really fun weekend and a really fun evening. This is the TVS Racing One Make Championship, the Apache RTR Rookie Series. In pole, the 12-year-old Jinendra Kiran. Ready to start. The 30-second board is out. We've got start sequence. In P2 is Vignesh, in P3 is Chiran. That's our top order. Who's going to get off that line first? Lights off. Tough start for Chiran's there, but it's Jinendra Kiran who really exploded out of that front order, with Vignesh following closely behind, but not making any sizable impression there. Jagatishri, the only girl in this grid, the 15-year-old from Chennai on bike number 2, following in hot pursuit. She's got a fire that just cannot be doused. Incredible racing that we've seen from her during round 1, and I think we're going to see yet another mind-blowing 6-lap race. Jinendra from Kolhapur has traveled a long way with his father, like he said, and he listens to every word his father says. Right now, pole man Jinendra, bike number 5, leading this charge, with Vignesh Gowda from Hyderabad on bike number 9 following in close pursuit. Jagatishri, Chirant, Zenas, Shreyas, all of them in that mix for P3, 4 and 5. Rakshita Dave, the other girl in this grid. It's a mixed grid again, guys. It's a rookie category. It's great to see both Jagatishri and Rakshita Dave fighting it out with a mixed group with the boys. Let's see what the girls can do here. They're definitely going to bring their best here. Ooh, tough one there. One of the bikes that's gone off onto the grass patch. Managed to get it out. Safe. Yes, and he's clear. All eyes on Jinendra, Vignesh, Jagatishri, Zenas, Chirant. Jinendra struggling a bit in that third sector currently. Oh, we have impact there. I'm not sure which bike that went down, but on the bridge we've lost one of the top order bikes right now. Disaster for that racer. Racer's moving. Not to worry, we've got our marshals, our safety guard, as well as 3 ambulances parked across the track, 4 doctors all around the track to ensure that any incident is quickly taken care of. Race continues. It's Jinendra who's leading this charge. Last time around with a 2:11.314. Lap 1 blistered it. He's almost a second and a half quicker. And Shreyas, bike number 1, who's in P2 at the moment. With Zenas Bailey in P3. Podium contention for all 3. Chirant in P4, Rohit in P5, Jagatishri in P6, Rakshita in P7, Abdul in P8, Tarun in P9. That's our top 9 at the moment. And Vignesh in P10. There's a 3-way fight happening in that P2 shootout. Bike number 5, Jinendra, definitely taking that lead. Shreyas taking a very defensive line there. Also, guys, let's not forget, these are kids from the age of as young as 11 years old to 19 years old. For kids who are 11 to 14, it will be a little difficult to also reach and get in the right position on the bike. But TVS Racing, I'm happy to say, has taken care of the bike fitting for these youngsters. So all the racers feel equally comfortable on their machines regardless of their height. Good defensive line coming in there from Shreyas. He's definitely keeping that fight on early on in that front. Bike number 1 leading the charge for position 2 with Zenas coming on the outside. Very, very bold move there coming in. Zenas is a little more bigger build kid, as you can see. Good contention from these young boys and girls. Jagatishri and Rakshita, the girls have met. Bike number 2 and bike number 3 fighting it out for P6 at the moment, with Jagatishri leading that duo battle. The 15-year-old girl from Chennai. Fighting it out with her friend in the pits, but her competitor on the track, Rakshita Dave. Jinendra, the 12-year-old from Kolhapur, who believes vegetables is the secret to his success, to his passion. You need to eat good, feel good, and then ride your heart out. It's such a wonderful platform from TVS Racing to bring in that grassroots level development that motorsports so needed. Shreyas, I am very, very impressed to say the line that this youngster is keeping is incredibly impressive. Not giving an ounce of room for Zenas or Chirant to make any kind of impression on him. Happy to say that the temperatures come down slightly. It's good to see that. I mean, it was a hot day so far. I think the riders will be thanking the weather gods today. because I know they are getting cooked in that full suit leather. What's impressive from Shreyas is I've seen the same exact, very consistent race line that he's been taking across this 3.7 kilometer track. Shreyas and Chirant so desperately trying to get ahead to catch that P2 contention. Jinendra very comfortable in the front. He's still clocking 3 seconds faster than Shreyas at the moment with a 2:07.608. Incredible pace from that 12-year-old. The race leader, bike number 5. Bike number 1 again, a very impressive young bloke. Oh! There is another disaster moment there. I'm not sure who really fell down, but I think going to turn 4 a little too hot and lost that front end. Yellow flag out, but the rider was quick to get up and walk away from it. There's Jinendra, very happy with his TVS RTR 200, the race-primed machine from TVS Racing. Shreyas there again. Look at that line. Okay, here we see the replay. Oh! Ouch, that had to hurt. From the first looks, that looks like Darun Balamurgan who had gone down. I'll keep you posted. But for now, let's watch our race leader very comfortably and gracefully get onto the bridge and into the final corner, turn 12, onto that main straight. Impressive second sector from Jinendra last time around with the 53.429, fastest so far. Chirant trying to get on the outside, a little too wide for my comfort. Shreyas still knocking that head into that main straight. Brilliant, brilliant maneuver. He's trying everything he's got. Remember guys, these are kids and Shreyas is definitely smaller built than the rest of these kids. Impressive and valiant effort from him to keep that bike on it. Brilliant ride from Shreyas. Kopparam, Harish. Chirant and Bailey right now having a fight for P3 at the moment, with Shreyas slowly inching away. Can he make a breakaway? I think he just did. It's this sector that he struggles a bit, but I think he's managed to get ahead a little further in that lap timing. Last time around, Jinendra just responded to everybody, even though he was way ahead with a 2:06.918. Wow, we started with 2:13. Over 6 seconds in 4 laps. That's the improvement that Jinendra has brought in his lap timing. Incredible. Well, I got to go and talk to Jinendra and ask him what vegetables he eats, because I need to be so consistent. There, one of our photographers making sure that all the memorable moments, the memorable fights captured at its best. Also making sure these racers have their next profile pictures. Well, we see one of the bikes going there. From the looks of it, it was Chirant who washed off there but managed to bring it back and recover quickly. Good save there. As they come into the main straight for their final lap today, is Shreyas. I tell you, very brilliant and powerful effort from Shreyas here. Once again, we see pressure from Chirant right now, with Zenas coming into that mix, trying to take both of them there. Into turn 2, it's Shreyas still leading that charge. Jinendra still leading the charge, leading the race and leading the lap timing with a 2:06.733. But it's this fight that I'm really interested. We've got 4 bikes and we've got a girl in the mix. So the fourth bike that you see on the screen is Jagadish on bike number 2, who's also contending to be on that podium. Can she give these boys a run for their money? She's definitely given. Zenas Pelli got into that inside, getting ahead now. A little too wide there. It's Shreyas, Chirant, Jagadishri and Zenas, all 4 of them fighting in for that podium contention. As I said, it is a championship. You got 5 rounds. You got 10 races. You got to plan your attack. Every point matters. And these are newcomers, new racers. They're learning all of this on the go. You're seeing this happen right on your screens. Number Shreyas getting some pressure from bike number 4 there. Chirant there going on the outside. Brilliant maneuver there from Chirant. Finally managed to break that defense, that super defense from Shreyas. With Jagadishri trailing behind and trying to catch up to Shreyas at the moment. Can Shreyas respond? He's definitely got on the slipstream, getting into the inside at turn 8. Still not getting the better of Chirant. Chirant blocking that door shut. Well, in the front, it's Jinendra. The boy who believes in vegetables is a secret. The youngster, the 12-year-old, takes victory. Yet again, bike number 5 from Kolhapur. Impressive, impressive ride from Jinendra. There's our P2 contender. And P3. Who's it going to